Page 42, Evening Song. Here they're introducing ternary form. Earlier we had binary form, 2 parts, 2 sections. Ternary is 3 sections. We're just adding another section. And generally the format for it is an ABA. They go back, after you do the B, they go back and do the A again. That's basically what it, or some form of the A. It can get a lot more complicated than this. They're keeping it really simple, but the idea is you understand we're in sections here. There's a few minor little things, details I want to point out, not too much, because you can read. This is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. But over on page 43 in the second line for the right hand, look at the second measure there. You have a half note G, and it's tied, so you're not going to play that G again. Now you're just going to play the C while you hold the G down. Okay, in the next line it's an A. So be careful on those, be exact on those ties to make sure you do hold those notes down. At the bottom of page 43 is a DC al fine. If you'll remember, DC means go back to the beginning. Al fine means go to fine. And the fine is at the top of page 43, the last measure of the first line. And that's why it has a thin bar and a thick bar that signify the end of the piece. That's why it's there. If you look at the very bottom, they're just a double bar. That means it's the end of a section, right? So we have section A is page 42 and the first line of page 43. Then section B would be the last 4 lines of page 43. And then you're going back and doing section A again. And that gives us its ternary form. So I don't have a lot to say. You have pedal, but it's all overlapping. You can do that fine. Just if you can figure out where the phrases might be, put a break between them. Otherwise, I guess you're just going to run it all together in one long phrase, more or less. You're not going to, I mean, you have to have a break in the phrase between sections. When you go from one section to another, there has to be a break between, at least in this piece, there's a break between the phrases. Okay. There's a little bit of trickiness going on at the bottom of page 43. The last line in the right hand, look at the fingering. First measure is a B naturals. 3, 2, 1. I like that. That's good fingering. Use that. You can figure out in the left hand, I hope, what those notes are. Page 43, third line, left hand. That first one, well, you know the C, middle C is 1 ledger line. So you go up another ledger line for 2 ledger line, that's an E. So now you just want 1 note above it. So that is an F. Right? That's how you figure those out. At the bottom of page 43, left hand first measure. The chord, you have a G, a D, and again the F. Now again, we want to be exact if we can. Look at the beginning of the first couple of measures. You have in the right hand, you have an F, A, then you have an A by itself. Don't hold that F down. We want to hear the A by itself. Okay, so be careful on that one. The right hand is here. This is an F major, by the way, so there's 1 flat, a B flat, all the B's are flatted, 18. Right hand is here, left hand is here, and foot's on the pedal. 3 or 4 times, I'll give us 3 counts. So let's play this together. Bring out the melody. It's the top note in the right hand. All right? 1, ready, go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. beginning.